Hello everyone and welcome back to the Gamma Alpha Zombie Gaming channel. I'm your host G and welcome back to the Bearverse. So, hold on, there's a little bit of a laggy latency with my controller. Yeah, anyways, so this is a castle. It's one of the sides of my house, which is the big project that I've been working on the past few episodes. This latency is killing me. Windows is getting worse with every update, I swear to God. Why is there so much lag? Okay, let me adjust my settings. Like, I checked the version number and it hasn't changed. Microsoft, why do your products like to do this? Why do you change my settings? Okay, where is it? I think it's under video. Like, look at this. This is ridiculous. And I have to press it one by one. Seriously, my analog stick doesn't do anything. Okay, first of all, drop it all the way down. I'm gonna drop it down to 5. Okay, and now we go ray traced, because for some reason my laptop likes it better. Yep. So 8 chunks is the minimum? Why is that? Why can't I turn it down even more? I wish I could. Maybe one day you'll be able to do that. Yeah. Anything else that's changed? And everything is reflective. Yeah, let me reload the world without changing any graphics settings. That, folks, is how RTX works in modern Minecraft. Hello, come on. Okay, now it's good. So yeah, this is the castle side of my house. And if you haven't seen the previous few episodes, we worked on the house. I think I built a tree over here, like a Christmas-ish tree. I still need to fix this, make it smaller, but maybe follow the same curvature. And we also built a dome over there, our beautiful, beautiful dome, which is made of white stained glass. However, today we're not going to be building any domes. But yeah. Hey Jenny, how you doing? It's going well. So, yeah, that's what I finished last episode, and there's still some scaffolding that I left over that I need to get rid of. But yeah. So today's focus is the castle side. So what I want to do is, you see these railings over here? Oh, hey. Okay, so chat works. That's good, but it's in the wrong spot. Let me adjust that. Hold on. Let me fix the position of chat. I think it's gonna be like that somehow. I think it begins from the bottom. We'll see. Okay. But it's black. I need to fix that. I'll do that after stream. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Oh, the coordinates blocked. Okay, one more second. This is the stream elements thing. I had set up off camera, so yeah. I guess this might be good. Or you know what, I'm gonna put it in the bottom. That's probably a good idea for now. Just so that I don't block anything. Yeah, that's still covered. Yeah, top left is empty. Yeah, apologies for the inconvenience. I think this is good. Maybe if I put it down here. Yep, that works. So yeah, I set up the stream elements thing off camera. Wasn't sure if it was gonna work, but it seems to be working great. So yeah, now the chat no longer blocks the screen like it used to. So the main plan is, obviously, as I've been doing with all the gray gradients everywhere else, I'm gonna swap this stone and this andesite, and we're gonna have to add a layer of the slabs above where the cyan terracotta is. And the railing at the very top is something I copied from another YouTuber by the name of Wells Knight, who you may know from Hermitcraft. So this exact railing pattern, which I have sort of done at the top over there in the corners, but I want to make it, of course, out of the gray blocks, just like up there, and it's going to be over here. Now, I'm not going to really do anything with the interior. My main focus is the exterior, because I have no idea how to build a castle. I know there is like going to be a courtyard and stuff, so we'll see. Maybe I'll make like 4 different buildings here. I don't know where exactly I could take inspiration. So if you know a place where I could take inspiration for yeah, how to build a castle, let me know. So yeah, let me know in the comments. If you're watching now, let me know in chat. If later, then just leave a comment and I'll check out where I can see inspiration on it. And eventually I want to build a proper like drawbridge over here, so yeah, maybe I'll make one of those redstone stuff. But currently the underside is mostly empty, so I'm gonna have to do a lot of terraforming. Who knows, maybe I'll raise the water level in the server. That's a really big project, but maybe not, because it is sort of like a moat almost. That's what I like. Maybe I'll dig some water over here. Ooh, that would be fantastic, considering I have these archways. Like, dig just water channels underneath. Have like this side of the house entirely be a river. That would be fantastic. So yeah, let me get the materials. I think I need to grab stone because my Silk Touch pickaxe, which is right over here, is almost out of durability and I'm too lazy to go repair it. We do have slabs, I need more of them, and if I put away that... So I'm going to be using my fortune pickaxe, which means I'm going to be picking these up as cobblestone. So yeah, this is why I grabbed the regular stone, and I've got plenty of it. So yeah, and I need to also remember to get rid of that scaffolding. So, scaffolding first, which is right here. I'm gonna continue this part when I'm done with the exterior. So yeah, this is a big project and I'm working on it little by little. I decided to finish at least the very basics of the interior on like the main part. Why the hell did a piece of dirt put that out? I think that was an accident. I'll fix it in 1 second. Yeah, so you see I have this railing here made out of the polished andesite, and that's what I want to do. So yeah. So as I was saying, I started by finishing at least the floor, main outside walls, and ceilings for every single interior in the main building, and now I'm working on the others. So, and I worked my way from the bottom up. So yeah. I wanted to grab some stone and put away the glass. So we need stone and a lot of polished andesite. And there's a lot of it considering we have, I think, 4 towers. I'm just gonna take all of this. It's not too big a deal since I've got this much barrels worth of stone. Yeah. And now we have the andesite. Looks like I'm out of polished andesite. Again, I'll grab a couple of stacks, see if I can turn them into polished stuff later on. So yeah. And I should put away everything. Just because we're gonna start with the digging. Now, what's a safe way up? I guess I could start with this doorway. This is meant to be like a sky bridge here, so yeah. I need to also remember to light that netherrack on fire when I'm done. So I need to work my way up to here. So yeah. So yeah, just making sure I'm on the correct layer. Yes, I am. So I'll do the insides of these pillars in a bit. So first of all, we're gonna... Oh yeah, because I changed their shape, at least the ones here in the front, so this might have to be gotten completely rid of. I might do that when I'm done. I honestly should have started with it, I didn't realize that. I haven't been in this castle in ages. I think the last time I was here was right after the Tricky Trials update, because you can see this pattern used to have cobblestone at the bottom and now it has the tough bricks, so yeah, that was the last thing that I did. And that was well over a year ago. And so, on the subject of the railings, I want to talk about them a little bit. So, if you look back at the very few first episodes of, I think it was it Hermitcraft Season 10 or was it Season 9? No, I think it was Season 10, which just recently ended. So, Wells Knight, he built a castle as his starter base, so there's a high chance that I'm taking hella inspiration from that castle in order to build this. Hey Denny, how you doing? Hope you're having a great birthday. Happy birthday, by the way. Hey Cold Girl, how you doing? Doing good. Yeah, going great so far, yeah. I'm glad to hear that. I think I heard one fall, yeah. But I'm not gonna care this time. that away. I want to see how much is going into my hotbar. And I might as well just get rid of this torch while I'm here. Oh no, it dropped all the way. Now this is a project that I can't wait for, but it's gonna have to be quite some time before I work on it. I need to showcase this in its own video, but because it's not that easy to build it, and that's like the biggest problem, I'm trying to find an easy way to build it because it's a farm that I designed myself. And like I designed it so long ago and it still works to this day, which is awesome. But it's not fully built here, it's fully built in a creative world, and I want to see if I can build it again there, on camera. Just try to figure it out. Maybe I'll do that after I finish my semester. Yes, Gold, I got a different chat. I have stream elements finally, so that the background doesn't block the gameplay. However, for some reason the text is black, and I wish it was white. So that's something that I'm gonna have to fix off camera. I might take a break in the middle of this stream and just see if I can fix it. It shouldn't be that hard to fix. We're almost done looping around. Oh god. Let me stretch my arm a little bit. The trigger is a little bit tiring. Okay, next two layers. I don't know if I have the inventory space for them, but I am getting andesite, which is a positive thing, because it means I have to replace it at the top layers. You're changing the gradient? Yes, I am. So this is the other side of the house. This is the castle side, as I like to call it. You can see I have a proper gate here. So yeah. Hopefully this will look like a castle by the end of, not today's stream, but when I'm done with the project. I thought there was a block above me, I don't know why. Okay, there's still room, that's good. Oh, I'm full now on the inventory side. Okay, so before I continue, let's grab our andesite. And for now, I can only fill in 2 blocks. Do I want to fill in that? I don't think so. Guys, I gotta fix some things on the inside. We'll figure that out when we're done. Okay, more andesite. Did that fill the whole thing up? Yep. Yeah, I was looking at chat for 1 second. I thought I'd already be out of andesite. I guess I was wrong. I have a lot more than I thought. Now for now, I actually don't want to fill in this door at all. Maybe just like the outside, kind of like that. Just like a frame, almost. So, where did that one begin? 1 block inwards, so here. Right? Yeah. But since I need to jump to there, yeah. I have to just break this and then just pass. So yeah, I was breaking this layer, right? Right. So yeah. I will do that, and let's combine these two. Okay, so that's on the inside, I'm gonna ignore it. Okay. Now to continue. Do I want to actually fill that in? I don't think so. Yeah, so that was the newer pattern. So I'm going to do the same thing, we're going to ignore that, and just fill it in like that. And now what I want to do, so there's a third layer of andesite that has to go there. I'm just going to fill it in here where the door is meant to be. And I think now is a good time to dig what remains of the andesite down here. I think a trip to my XP farm to repair the tools is long overdue. That's a long process, I get it. Yeah, it is. But we're actually almost done. It's not that long. It actually is taking a lot less time than I anticipated. Okay, so I'm almost out of storage, so let me add one layer of andesite to it. And on the way back I can add the stone to start freeing up even more space. Wait, no, that's wrong. Again, I was looking at chat. You prefer building or normal gameplay in this game? I have no idea, to be honest. Usually I just go mining. Mining is my favorite thing in this game. I mean, as you can see, this is a 3, maybe 4-year-old world, and I've barely built anything, just like 1 or 2 buildings. And this year I want to focus on changing that. This is why I started streaming it as opposed to playing it regularly, because, well, now I'm actually committed. Like, I have to do something every episode. So hopefully I'm actually gonna build stuff instead of it being static or procrastinated projects. So yeah, that was the door. So now let me grab a couple of stacks of stone. Was that the moon? Oh yeah, it is. Okay, I need more stone. Okay, we're done. So let's do the final layers. Just a few more lines left. This is the final wall. Okay, we're done breaking blocks, now it's time to place some. So this is the third layer, right? Yeah. So from here, we start with the andesite, and then all that's left will be stone. Okay, where now? Oh, I did that. Okay. So for now, I guess it's the stone. Yeah. And now we have two more layers. We're gonna begin them here. Okay. Okay, let me put away all the andesite and grab the stone. Hey Sabby, how you doing? Welcome to the chat. Okay, let me just take off my gloves because this controller is starting to slip a little bit. Let's see. Since starting streaming, you've made big progress. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you, Sabby. Okay, I'm supposed to turn here. Okay, now that's a straight wall. Okay. Let me see what you're saying. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Just finished doing mod duties, so finally managed to get here and support you properly. Yeah, well, thank you, and welcome in. Actually, no, I wasn't supposed to fill that in, was I? Nope. Because, like I said, we changed the shape here. And yeah, now we go diagonally. And yeah, we ignore that. Okay, and I guess this is also a part that I ignored. Okay, and need more. Should be enough until the end. Okay, and again we ignore that and just do this. And that's the whole thing done. So that's step 1 done. And yeah, so now I want to move on to finding out which of these inside walls that I want to keep versus destroy before I start working on these railings. I was gonna ask, now that you have stream elements, does that mean no more Nightbot? Actually, I think Nightbot is still here. I just programmed him to, yeah, to send messages a lot less frequently, so now I think the shortest amount is like 15 minutes, and like the number of messages is a lot longer, so I don't know if he still works or not. We're gonna find out. So let me adjust my chat now that I can see the whole thing, see where it ends. Oh, that's kind of large. So if I position it properly, because that's a space. Okay. I can shrink it maybe. I feel like this is still too big, but I think this is big enough. Yeah, I don't know if Nightbot is here. Like, I only programmed the chat from Stream Elements and nothing else, so yeah. So I need to light that up on fire. Where are my flint and steel? I think it's in here. Yeah, I called it Spark Igniter. Because it only makes sense, right? So yeah. And I am gonna need it for the rest of the railings. So what did I say I wanted now? Oh yeah, I need to pile up some dirt. And take a look at the shape. Okay, so where do I start this? I'm not gonna hear you for a few minutes, but still watching. Yeah, okay. So if I make my way up. Okay, so there's an interesting shape to this place. So this right here used to be a regular corner, and then I decided to make it like a tower shape. But then that back here is a tower, because what happened was, I think this wall back here used to be here in the middle, and I pushed it outward. I don't really know why, so I guess the inside walls to this are gonna have to go, and I'm gonna have to like find a way to complete this circular shape all the way around. So let me count the blocks, see how we did that. So it was... let's start with the side. Okay, so there's 2 corner blocks on each corner, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this should be the same, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's a corner, and that's a corner. Okay. Yeah, so from here, let me mark it. I'm gonna destroy the first layer of whatever it is that I want to destroy, okay? So this is corner and corner, so that's what I want, right? So this would be 2 and 3, 4, 5, and this is one diagonal, and this would be the other diagonal, right? And so if I do that, and then destroy this, right? So that was diagonal, diagonal, and then 5 here. I think I may have miscounted. Oh! It's one diagonal on that side. Why is that? That's interesting. So the front is one diagonal with the back. No. The inside is 2 diagonals. The outside is one diagonal. So how would that work? Let's say this was 1. How the hell would that connect? Okay, I have no idea. This is really impressive. You must have been very busy building all of it, like the lights and the fireplaces. Yeah, thank you. This has been years in the making. Yeah, I think I may have to fix the front wall. Oh my god. But I can't shift all of this because this is in contact with that, and that would be a lot of work. So yeah, it is what it is. I think I'm gonna make it so that maybe I could push this even more forward. That might be the best plan. Why? So that I can transition this a little more smoothly instead of overlapping with this gap. Right? Oh no, actually... This gap actually works. Oh, I can push that out. Yeah, that works too. So if I do that, so that's 1 corner, 2 corners, and then... if I do that, I don't need this here. Good, I grabbed it. So 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then 1 diagonal and 2 diagonals, and then this would be 1 block outwards. That would be a much easier of a task to do. Yeah, sure, why not? So let me grab more. I don't have any more polished andesite. Okay. So I'm going to continue destroying whatever I don't need. Okay. Just marking it. Now the question is, do I want the corners? Will that look awkward from the inside? Oh, that's overlapping a lot more than I thought it would. Yeah. Yeah, I think it might be best to push that all the way forward instead of this, whatever it is. Yeah. If I push it forward, it'll all be symmetric. I used to support someone who did build a competition on the weekend, and they came up with a lot of cool stuff. Yeah, that's interesting. I used to follow a lot of good Minecraft builders back in the day as well. Okay, so let me push all of this forward. Okay, and then we have diagonal, diagonal, and this would be pushed outwards. But now, this isn't blocking that, so I'm happier with it. And that's 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then diagonal, diagonal, and then 1, 2. I really wish I wasn't running out of andesite right now. So yeah, let me go and grab more polished andesite and put away whatever materials I do not need. I might keep 1 or 2 stacks of stone. So yeah, I've got a lot of cobblestone that I need to put away. If I have the room for it. Do I? Don't I have another one of these? Nope. Time for a new barrel. So I need slabs and planks. Where are barrels? I need one of those. Saw an animal moving into your castle already. Yeah. Yeah, they keep coming in and out. It's not like the door's shut. Okay, and let's place that in there. Okay, and now I need to put away all the stone. I think all of these are full. Yep. Okay, this is empty. Like I said, I wanted to keep a couple of stacks, and now I can turn all the rest of the andesite into polished stuff. But I need a tiny break to drink some water. I don't know why my voice has been hurting. Maybe it's the cold. Yeah. Sure, but I think that cow or whatever it was called, dibs. Okay, so let's make some Polish andesite. Okay, I think that's more than enough. Oh yeah. Definitely I should try eating honey. Okay, so where was I? So that's 5, and then 2 corners, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah, because I didn't push that forward. Yeah, now that makes sense, right? So let me double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, no, I did that wrong. Okay, I'm gonna move from here. So this is 5, 2 corners, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 2 corners, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then these 2 corners, and then, oh yeah, now it's correct. Yeah. So now let me break the ones on the inside. And yeah. So that's correct. Okay, so that's 5. Corner and another corner. So now this wall aligns with the wall for the door. So yeah. Now let's do that on that side. And the point of this originally was, so after the second corner, it would be in line with the wall. I don't think I have to worry about that. So yeah, I'm not gonna touch the wall, I'm just gonna touch the towers. So let's see where I begin from and copy it. So if this is where I came out of, I'm just gonna start here. On block inwards. So it's 1, and it's part of the side, right? Right. So that's 2, and then 3, 4, 5. So that's 1 corner, 2 corners, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 corner, 2 corners, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 corner, 2 corners. And then from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then one corner and another corner. Okay, so when it comes to these towers over here, I want to keep just the outside walls and then get rid of everything else. I think that's a good idea. And everything inside of here is gonna get, and I'm gonna get rid of it. So yeah. Do I keep the corners here? I think I should. Or maybe not. Because that would suit this a little bit more. And then the ones on the outside, sorry, on the back side, are gonna stay the same. Okay, so that's good. So yeah, now let's destroy whatever walls we don't need. So I'm gonna start with this corner here. We're gonna do 2 blocks at a time. And do I have the inventory space? I do. And I said I'm taking out this corner as well. Two blocks at a time, it's faster. Okay, I don't want to destroy that. Okay, so now I need to make my way back up so that we can start the next wall. And let's see how much is in my inventory, and a lot. Okay, so I've got this right here, and then a corner, and of course everything that surrounds, and I'll be done with at least this side, and then we'll have to move on to that. Will we be doing a grand staircase entrance to the castle? I have no idea, because I've never built a castle, so I'm gonna need help on that. Okay, so keep going straight, I think. So I'm not trying to destroy that. I am trying to destroy this. Okay. But not that. So, yeah, the whole way through. Did I miss one? It might have fell down, yeah it did. Okay. So I need to go around and that way, and then just zigzag, I guess. Actually, I won't have to zigzag if I hop down here. So yeah, we're begin this way. It's gonna be faster. Okay. Let's see. I'm thinking about starting to actually build at least the outside wall, because that would be easier to work with, and I don't need to jump by the looks of things. It would be easier than building my way up to it. And like I said, I'm only doing the outside wall. I'll finish the rest from the bottom up, because this is on the outside, and outside of here we have a staircase of tuff, so yeah. Okay, I need andesite. Is that correct? Yeah. Okay. Okay, so this is one of the ones that I do have to actually, yep. I actually wasn't supposed to destroy that one, but whatever. I'll build it later. Okay, now let's grab the stone. Early morning for me tomorrow. Gotta go. Hope your voice gets better. Good night. Well, yeah, thanks for stopping by, and good luck with whatever you have tomorrow. I need to be ultra careful I don't break this pickaxe. You know what, let's swap since this one has a little bit more durability. I do have a third pickaxe I could pick up. Okay. So let's grab our terracotta again. Okay, so before we finish this segment of the wall, so if I just up here, I really like the lighting in here. That looks amazing. And so now we've got our stone bricks. And now there's nothing on the inside. So we break our last remaining blocks. Okay, let me temporarily break all the stairs. Okay, that's a good enough amount. Now let's continue the base of the wall. And I want to destroy these two because they're going to be replaced with tough bricks anyways. So yeah, no more cobblestone on the bottom layer here. Yeah, I might have to fix the cobblestone over there, but not right now. Okay. So now let's finish up the stone bricks. I think it was 2 more layers, yep. And now I need need the tough bricks. Oh, I'm out? Okay. But I could do a little bit of terraforming just for a couple seconds. Let's just add another block here, another block here. Maybe make that a flat corner. Yeah, that looks about right. Let me grab the stairs. I'm gonna work my way around. So that was a corner stair. Let me get rid of it and fix it, because it's not anymore. I need to fill this in and that in. I'm keeping this because this used to be my mine entrance. It might go lower and I'm making another entrance. I don't know. Like I said earlier in this episode, I might turn this into a river. I really like this idea, because it means that the castle has a moat around all its sides. So that's something that I'm going to look into. So yeah. Now let's head back inside. And let's get some tuff. Hopefully I have enough. I got enough bricks and enough stairs. That's awesome. And I should also grab this pickaxe. No, give me back my block. Yeah, it has just a tad bit more durability than the other two. I'll make sure to fix them off camera. Let me get a free hand and yep. I'm still gonna need that. I'm gonna keep the stairs for now. Okay, so first of all, we need... Nope, that's in the wrong spot. Let me do that on the outside first, just so that I can take care of the stairs. Okay. So before I continue, I need to get rid of the cobblestone on the bottom layer here. And then I can replace all of this with tough bricks. Okay. So now we have the other side. And you know something? I think I should actually fill in the walls on here. So yeah, let's do that. So now we have 5 here. So this is 1 in another corner, and then this is 5. And let me place this in here. Yep, that is correct. And we work our way up. I'm gonna fill in that side last, because I could probably reach it if I stand here. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. And oh, I have this in the way. Do I have any more tough bricks? Nope. I need like a tad bit more. Yeah. I love how the interior looks when it rains. Oh, is that all I have? You know what? I'm gonna make a whole stack of tough bricks. Well, maybe not a whole stack. I've got these 26 bits. Okay, that should be enough. Okay, so I'll do that side when I'm done with this side, I guess. I can literally just pick block. What am I doing? Can I actually fill that up? Yes, I can reach. That's good. And now, 1 layer of cobblestone, a layer of tuff, 2 layers of cyan terracotta, I think it's 3 layers of stone, and then I can do 1 layer of andesite. Oh, that's still inverted? Okay. Okay, you know what? Time to actually do all that. cobblestone. Tough. Nope. Wrong spot. And now andesite. And I think I can only do one layer. Oh, I can do two. Oh yeah, because I have a layer of polished andesite. Okay, you know what? Okay, that's the final two blocks. I jump down here, I can reach them, yep. So yeah. Now, all that's left is to destroy whatever is there and fix that side. Every other side is perfected. Okay then. How do I want to go about this? So yeah, there's this corner first that I want to completely get rid of, and then there's the inside thing. Okay, how much inventory space do I have? I think that's about enough, right? Yeah. Okay, so on this side is the hallway. Okay. I'm gonna keep starting here just so I don't have to double check each time. Okay, so that block is from that mangrove room that I have in my cave. So yeah, I guess I never fixed it. So yeah, now let's climb back up and work our way down one last time before the final assembly. Okay, so before I start mining, I think this is a good point in the stream for me to just pause and fix my stream elements thing. So if I go into my history, here's stream elements. Let me edit it. Okay, so first of all, let me temporarily make it dark. And if I do that, then this... Oh, it doesn't update in real time. Oh, now it's updating. I'm gonna have to wait for it because I want to adjust the position. And whatever the font color is, I'm just gonna swap it out. So if it's white, I'm gonna make it black. If it's black, I'm gonna make it white. Was it white? So let's make it black. Okay. Let me go back to OBS Studio. So it's still showing the same for now. Oh right, I have to save first. So if I save it, now it should update. Yeah. Okay, now I can position it properly. And so now if I set the background back to custom, okay. Okay, now it's fixed. So now that should fix itself. Just wait for it to reload itself. So yeah, I'm gonna start working on this while the chat reloads itself. Yeah, so how do I want to begin this? Like I said, from here. I don't think it'll reappear until the next message comes through. So you know what, let me test it. See if that shows up. Okay, yeah, it's working. That's great. And now we go around. So it's a corner and a T. Okay, that one fell all the way down. Do I actually want that? No, I don't. Okay, so there was supposed to be a gap. I was supposed to put that on the other side, wasn't I? I'll double check it later. No, that fell all the way down. Okay, so I want to break that. Actually, why am I destroying this one? Yeah. I meant to keep that. And let me get my pickaxe back. And I'm almost out of inventory space again. No, wait, this is supposed to be broken. Okay. This is what I thought that was, okay. Because I'm gonna have to do some rebuilding. Hey, SPK, how you doing? Fellow Minecrafter. I'm doing good, thanks for asking. Man, that thing going to be massive when you finish it. Yeah, true that. This is my biggest project ever. Okay, apologies for being silent the past few minutes. I had to talk to my brother. Anyways, so I need to not forget to check this bit on the other side when I'm done here, because I think I may have overlooked it. I need to see exactly how the pattern is and then make sure it's all the same. Wait, am I seriously out of stone? Oh no. Okay, let's get some more. That was something that I did not expect. Okay, let me get some more. Got plenty more to spare. Right, stone. So this is empty. Okay. I don't need a lot, just a tiny bit. I hope that's enough. Okay, we're gonna have to take this path. I'm gonna have to see if I can do some kind of leap of faith. Oh, made it. Actually, I don't think that's gonna be enough. Yeah, exactly what I thought. This is why I always over-prepare. Let's try not to fall. And now for the andesite, I think I should start with the polished. Just so that I can hop down once and for all when I'm done. Welcome into the chat, Lisa Evans. Your name is Ren. Oh yeah, okay. I guess your profile looks like... Is that your daughter? Welcome in. And nice to meet you, Ren. Hope you're having a great day. Oh, that's your mom. Okay. Yeah, I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. Now the final two blocks, I guess what I can do I'm only 19 and I hope I don't have a daughter yet. Yeah, well, take your time with making children, I guess. Okay, so let's take one final peek, just make sure that I did not miss anything and I was crouched. Okay, so that's all done. So now what I'm gonna do is I need to do the slabs here to make this cyan look like shading. So, and where's the best place to start that? I think here maybe I can reach it, sort of. Ooh, that would transition very nicely into here. Actually, I said I wanted to check the corner here, didn't I? Oh, I see why I did it that way. So yeah, it's gonna be kind of asymmetrical from one side to the other, but that's okay. So I saw you're from Lebanon. Is that a city or a country? No, it's a country. It's in the Middle East. Your build looks awesome. Yeah, thank you. Okay, so now I need the andesite slabs, and I needed spruce wood as well. I hope I have spruce wood. Oh yeah, I have plenty. That's good. And let me put away the rest. So where would terracotta go? I think it was here with the bricks. So that's terracotta, then we have tough. Oh yeah, also the regular tough. Any more? That's everything. And then let me put away the regular andesite. Okay, and I need to grab my slabs. Okay, what else can I put away? Stone bricks and regular stone, so that goes in there. And then stone bricks is here. Okay, and I have a little bit of excess cobblestone. Okay, I think that's good. I might actually have to grab some andesite stairs, even if I don't end up working on this right now. So let's grab a couple of stacks and I'll just put that away. I'm gonna make some polished andesite stairs. Okay, I'll catch up with chat in 1 second. Okay. Let's see. Figured because I'm from the US and we have a city in my state called Lebanon. Yeah, I know, there's a bunch of, there's actually, I think, 3 cities in, the USA called Lebanon. I think one is in Tennessee, one is in Kansas, and one is in, like, Texas or something. Yeah. You sound to be around 20, am I correct? I am 24, so... yeah. You're almost correct with that one. Okay, so what I want to do is I'm gonna put all this spruce as flooring for the towers temporarily. I don't know about the rest of the castle, but just the towers in the corners are gonna have spruce floors. I'm gonna start with the front because I'm not sure I have enough for all 4 corners, so yeah. Okay, so that was a little bit over a stack and a half. So I'm gonna fill in what I can fill in. I think I'm gonna try the outside edges because I want to work a little bit on the railing things. I'm not gonna be able to finish them all today, but as much as I can. So I'm gonna fill in the edges here that are surrounding the outside. And then that's wrong placement. Yeah, so I'm gonna fill in the rest on the front side. It's only 5 blocks. Okay. Yeah. So now I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that pattern. Oh, actually, wait. There's the shading part at the bottom first. Yeah. So how can I reach down there? I'm just gonna do that. And then, oh, this doesn't go down there. Okay. Alright, so now that that's done, it's time to see how I made this railing and then see how I can copy it up there, especially around corners, because yeah, I think this right here kind of porch area is a better example. So yeah, this is what I did at the corners. The corners are a little bit longer on the side over there, so yeah. Okay, I think I see what I did. Thank you, SPK. Okay, so I might need to actually go get more slabs. But yeah, so for now, let me put some on the tops. I do want to add fire like I did over there. But you see the netherrack down there is surrounded by a block. The trapdoor, okay, it matches the floor. I wanted to match it more with the railing, but I guess I have access to spruce. If I wanted to match it with the railing, I'll have to find some pale oak, which I do not have right now. I'm gonna have to travel miles in order to get that. So yeah, now it's time to make more slabs, I guess. I do not have any more. Okay, so since I'm already carrying all the blocks, I think, okay. Let me turn all this into slabs. That is more than I need, but that's okay. The Wandering Trader does sell pale oak saplings and wood. Ooh, I'm gonna have to reactivate him then. I had him turned off in the commands. I know he sells some useful stuff. It's just that I found it annoying because here on Bedrock he tends to spawn inside the house, pushes my animals around, and with all that fire I just couldn't handle it. I think he killed a couple of my parrots because he pushed them into that campfire down there that's underneath my bee farm. So yeah, I have him temporarily turned off, but we'll see. I may activate him and then just go somewhere really far and then deactivate him before I come back here. Actually that would work still. Because if I continue the railing that way, this would kind of be an in-between point, right? Okay, well this one's a head scratcher, I'll figure that out later. But for now, what I want to do is, let's do kind of like when I was doing the dome last time. So if I do that, let's see, I'm too lazy to go to the Pale Garden, so I just harvest the trees close by. Yeah, true. But I made my world such a long time ago, so I would have to travel really far, because I've explored a lot of it, and so a lot of the close by chunks are stuff that have already been. But we'll see. I mean, the easiest way really is to use the nether, and I'll make a creative copy, use the locate biome commands. Should be easy peasy. If I do get my hands on pale oak, then I'll switch the trapdoors. But for now, I'm gonna use spruce. I would also love to get my hands on resin. That is an interesting block they added recently. Let's see. Wanderers really do spawn in the worst places when you're trying to build. Dang. I have the same problem with my world being sort of older. Yeah. I mean, like, it's a very basic code, you know? Like, why wouldn't Mojang make it so that the Wanderer Trader only spawns on natural spawning blocks? You get what I'm saying? That's the way it should have been from the beginning. And I should also probably keep all my pets indoors. So, yeah. What did I want to get? Right, the netherrack and the trapdoors. I don't know how much I need. Oh, shit. We are losing connection. Just 1 second. It looks like I'm not losing that many frames, but the connection is very weak. Just waiting on that to refresh itself. Okay. Looks like the stream's kinda getting worse. I don't know. I don't know if you can still hear me even. Okay, it seems to be back to normal. Okay, nope, we're back to buffering. Yeah. This is like toward the end of the stream, that's the bad part. Okay, let me restart my router and I'll be back. Okay, I should be back. Let me just reload my chat doc. Okay, something's wrong with the chat doc now. Okay, also uploads this time. Okay, good, we're back. Alright, so what was I even doing? I was getting another rack. Yeah, so netherrack and spruce trapdoors. And I also need to get my... Okay, let's take a little bit of wood so I can make more trapdoors, and... I need to take my flint and steel. That's what I was trying to say. And trap doors, let's make a few more. Yeah, that's about as much as I can make. So now let's make some fire. Okay, so let me look at where I placed them over there. It was behind that, huh? Actually, let me hop down here for a sec. Oh, shit. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. So let me take a small look at where I placed the netherrack. Oh, so here I placed it in between the two, and then... Wait, what is that even like? Uh-huh. Okay. So I can just experiment a little bit, I guess. It might be different for this bit here. I think I initially wanted to place it in between these, just so that you can see the fire. So yeah, let's do that. And then I guess here and here. And I'm pretty sure the trapdoors don't surround the entirety of the netherrack over there, so the same thing is gonna happen here. Oh, I forgot a slab. Okay, so now let's light the fires. Man, that looks too good, especially in RTX while it's raining. I'm really glad that rain doesn't put out fire. Okay, so now it's time for the trap doors. And unfortunately we can't put them in here, so it's gonna have to be just a gap. And this is also gonna be a gap. Ooh, you know what I can do? I have a fantastic fantastic idea. And it has to do with lava, which I currently do not have. Where do I know of a lava pit in this world? The Nether. Yep, the Nether has a lot of lava. So if I put that there, I could put lava down there. And then over here I can do the same thing. If I do that, plus that, this can be lava. So I need 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6 more trapdoors. So 6 times 6 is 36. So I need 36 spruce wood. No, I need half of that, so 17? No, 18. 18 spruce wood should make enough, because it gives you 2 trapdoors each time. Anyways. Oh shit, I'm out of spruce wood again. So math isn't mathing, which is a usual thing in this game, for me at least. Okay, that's all I need. And then I'll grab my buckets and head to the Nether for a quick trip. Okay, so let's pick block. Okay, that's... Oh, I needed only 6. What the fuck was my math doing? Okay, so let me get rid of some of this stuff. Now let's head to the Nether, take a few buckets. How many do I need actually? Because I know I can't make a lava source. So it's 1, 2, okay, 8. I need 8. Do I have 8 buckets? I think I might. Now, any buckets in my toolbox? No. So let's check in here. Okay, I'm low on buckets. And iron. Okay, so 3 will do. Let me just dump this water downstairs before I go. I like how dark it is in this forest. Okay, so where is the nearest lava source? Okay. Didn't have to travel that far, which is good. This will do for now, at least for the front side. I'm gonna take this away just to see what it looks like as I approach it slowly. Because we have low render distance and RTX. Oh, now that looks good. Hell yeah. Let me find a clear way. I need to clear all of these trees away. Okay, so we got one lava bucket, 2 lava buckets, and 3 lava buckets. So yeah, that's it. So I'll continue the rest of the railing and the floor over there and all around and make the fire stuff in probably the next episode. I might actually add another wall and make like a walkway here. That sounds like a fantastic idea. I'll have to do that next week. But for now, that's where I'm gonna end it. As per usual, I'm gonna drop my links in chat. So for anybody who's interested in supporting me financially, I have a Patreon. There are 4 tiers to my Patreon, starting from $1 a month to $3 a month, $6 a month, and $8 a month, with different perks. From the very bottom you get a shout out, a permanent shout out in my Minecraft world, this world, and also a shout out at the end of every long form video and live stream. At the second tier, you also get 24-hour early release of my long form content. At the third tier, you get early exclusive access into my upcoming projects, and at the final tier, you get 48-hour early release of my long-form content. So yeah, today I'm shouting out Cold Girl Eerie, so thank you Cold Girl for your continued support. I also have a Discord server if anybody is interested in joining. I'm also going to drop a link in the chat. But yeah, other than that, check out the rest of my content. I make lots of long-form videos, and I also live stream every single day at around 6 PM GMT. Tomorrow is Monday. Hopefully I'm going to be streaming Rise of the Tomb Raider. We're going to be finishing up the Geothermal Valley map region to 100%, and it'll hopefully be the second to last episode of the main story. And yeah, if you enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe to support the channel if you haven't already. Leave your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you never miss another upload. I want to thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next time. Until then, this has been G, signing out. Peace.